good day, back at it again with another informational video. I am Divine Isidro and let us get to know more the City College of Calapan. The City College of Calapan, or otherwise known as the Lubhasaan ng Lungsod ng Calapan, is a public institution of higher learning located in Barangay Ginubatan, Calapan City. It started with Honorable Mayor Arnan C. Panaligan. During his first term as city mayor, he first came up with the idea of putting up an LGU, local government unit managed tertiary education institution. Study tours in the city of Tagaytay were conducted in order to observe how the said city put their own local college. But due to his assumption of higher government position, the project was put to stop. The second leader who founded the City College of Calapan is no other than City Mayor Carlos Brucal, who continued the project in 2005. He formed a technical working group composed of personnel from different departments. We have an Urban Planning and Development Department, City Education Department, City Accounting and Internal Audit Department. Studied tours to the City College of Tagaytay and the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila were also conducted. With the advent in the 2007 election, the project was again put aside. The last leader who founded the City College of Calapan is Honorable Mayor Paulino Salvador Doy Siliachon. In 2008, through the initiative of the City Mayor Paulino Salvador Doy Siliachon under the education endeavors of his Ang Bagong Calapan and Aksyon Agad programs, the college was made operational through the passing of Resolution No. 431 City Ordinance No. 14, authored by Councilor Joji Malapitan. The technical working group, formed by the former Mayor Brucal, former Mayor Paulino Salvador Doy Siliachon, advised former Marilyn E. Manigbas, former Urban Planning and Development Coordinator Darwinia Villarosa with Dr. Rene M. Colocar to work on the project in order to meet the prescribed timetable of its implementation. A committee on the establishment of the City College was organized, headed by the former City Administrator Antonio Jojo S. Perez.
Moving on the logo of City College of Calapan, the logo of City College of Calapan, the lubhasa ng lungsod ng Calapan, types the United Dreams of Calapeño, embedded on its educational base. This novel emblem recounts the historic effort of the pioneers of the institution and gives a modern perspective to their ideals. The 62 house shape of the logo takes after the 62 households or barangays of the Calapan City. This inspires the idea that each barangay is of sizable contribution to the foundation of the college. The grain depicts the riches of the city, agriculture, and the boundary of its land. The silhouettes in the logo put on view the quality instructions, research, and community extensions. The true college of both of it is an epitome of intelligence and excellence. It vividly reflects the perspectives where new forms of knowledge, technology, and human concerns, providing discipline, literacy, and computer as a whole of the figures and symbol carefully continuously sculpted on the logo carry the aspiration to live up to in order to forgive an invisible horizon.
The vision, mission, and philosophy of the institution is very informative as well. Vision. Vision is an organization's declaration of its midterm and long-term goal, stating what they want to become in the future. The City College of Calapan has a lot of potential to show that all students have better and more successful goals shortly. Mission. Mission is a written declaration of an organization's core purpose, focus that normally remains unchanged over time. It means that the City College of Calapan has a pure preference for all students to support and guide the students' motivation to their goals and pursue the better intentions. The philosophy, the words we need to be at every edge of our lives to being student are we create possibilities for lifelong learning. No matter how lost we are, we can make the unthinkable into possible just to learn. We're also able to sacrifice and make the worst into better and considerably matter in our life. Students of City College of Calapan are not just a student. We are students who dream to become what we want to be. We are students who need support and guidance just to be the characters in the future.
Every institution, establishment, and school have their own authorities that is governing them. Here in City College of Calapan, we have our own authorities that is called Board of Trustees, led by Honorable Malu F. Murillo. She is the city mayor and the chairman of the Board of Trustees, followed by the chairman of SP Committee on Education, Honorable Rios Antonisi Agua. Chairman on SP Committee on Appropriations, Honorable Roberto L. Concepcion, City Human Resources Management Officer, Ronald O. Ponsalan, City Plan Development Coordinator, Salito R. Bautista, City Education Officer, Ms. Miriam Lorraine D. Olalia, College Administrator, Ronald F. Cantos, President of Faculty Senate, Maria Amabella Rosana M. Quasay, President of Alumni Association, Kenneth T. Enriquez, President of Student Parliament, Domingo P. Artiola II, and the Secretary Jerome R. Barcelona Jr.
Let us proceed to the prescribed uniform of the City College. Every academic institution aims to search for truth, preserve truth, communicate truth. City College of Calapan. When a student has proven himself or herself morally fit to participate in the search for truth, City College of Calapan shall impose him her an accessible, affordable, and quality tertiary education. However, if a student violates college policies or regulation outside or inside the campus in connection when school sponsor activities involving the student's status as student or affecting to the good name or reputation of the college, she shall be subjected to disciplinary measures. Remember, PE uniform shall be worn on PE schedule and STP uniform shall be worn and schedule and STP class. While a student shall observe proper haircut day every Wednesday. City collegians have the privilege of wearing civilians' clothes. It is the responsibility of every student to dress in accordance with the proper dress code. The following are not allowed during wash day and summer classes. Any kind of shirts, sleeveless blouses and dresses, blouses and dresses with long necklines, mid-drapes, blacklist of shoulder hanging see-through blouses, micro mini skirts, flat step and mid strap slippers, tartar jeans, or panties tied on knees and those with the patches. Hat and caps worn inside classroom and offices. Shirt with indecent prints. For working students, they can only exempted from wearing the prescribed uniforms if they will be allowed to wear their special company uniform after having submitted the following documents subject to the approval of the Office of the Student Affairs. Certificate of Employed, photocopy of company ID.
Moving on to the proper wearing of the student's identification card. All enrolled students are required to have their IDs validated every semester. All students are required to wear their IDs upon entering the campus and anywhere inside the college building. The ID shall be required in all their dealings with the college faculty, staff, and other personnel. IDs are strictly non-transferable. Lending or using of IDs belonging to classmates or schoolmates shall be subjected to disciplinary action. Wearing an identification card is necessary so that you can be identified as student of this institution. In case of loss, you must obtain an affidavit of loss to be given to the authorities in the institution for you to be able to have a temporary identification card.
Every institution has their own academic goals and objectives with regards to the teaching of their students. First, the academic goal and objectives of the DED Special Education Department. Their goal is to improve elements of psychological, physical, spiritual, and mental principles necessary for the special children's self-realization. And objectives are to promote self-esteem, self-discipline, self-reliance, and initiative among graduates of the City College of Calapan. Next is the Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, with their goal to provide a comprehensive view aspects of tourism and their objectives to provide students sufficient exposure to the tourism industry and to relate the academic instructions to actual practices in the world of businesses, to train and improve the personality of the students who wish to enter in the tourism venture, and to satisfy job replacements not only in the city but also in the province. Bachelor of Science in Information System. The goal is to provide a vehicle for achieving a more competitive position in the marketplace. Objectives are to present fundamental concepts of information, to provide the student adequate foundation for him or her to utilize information system resources for the advancement of the province in general. Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management aims to provide basic techniques in performing prescribed range of specific functions in the areas of food and beverage, front office, and housekeeping. Their objectives are to train and improve one's personality, to cope with the nature of one's work, and to undertake the planning and initiation of alternative approaches of skills and knowledge applications across a broad range of procedural requirements. Bachelor of Library and Information Science provides the medium to provide skill in the preservation and conservation of recorded information. Present fundamental concepts of library and information science to provide the student adequate foundation to make him utilize library and information science resources for the advance of the city in particular. To equip oneself with the necessary library and information tools to meet the demands of the modern technology. Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics. Provide accounts of the nature and methodology of mathematics and to understand the place of mathematics in people's lives. To promote self-esteem, self-discipline, and initiative among graduates of the CCC. To enhance education services of the students through mathematics, and to enrich the meaningful experiences that will be conducive to their interaction with the other students as well as other people. And lastly, Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Science. Aims to cater a comprehensive content-based knowledge about Earth and its nature. It is also focused on the interaction between and among science, technology, environment, and society.
Of course, City College of Calapan also has their academic policies, rules, and admission procedures like every other institution. They also offer City Government of Calapan scholarship program with the guide of their admission policies such as admission of good moral certificate, passing a writer exam, and more of admission policies that you will encounter once you enroll in our institution. This scholarship program aims to give students who lack in financial stability a chance to have an accessible and affordable education.
Office of Student Affairs administers measures and controls that will lead to the realization of the goals and objectives. They provide opportunities for leadership training. They also plan, organize, observe, and monitor the acts accordingly to the guidelines of the JED. They evaluate the performance of the leadership and organizations, and they establish cooperation and interaction of organizations. Student rights and student responsibility. All students have to observe at all times the law of the Philippines and the rules and regulations of the school, and help in bringing about an academic and technological atmosphere conducive to harmonious relationship among the various elements of the school. All students shall exercise their rights properly and observe their duties and responsibilities and respect the rights of others at all times. Follow the school's guidelines. Participate actively in school. Develop their potential. Exert utmost efforts. Concretize the vision, mission, goals, and philosophy of the CCC.
every educational institution has their own rules and regulations. In their city college, we also apply several rules such as verbal abuse of staffs, faculty members, and fellow students is not allowed. Plagiarism is prohibited, as well as bringing pornographic materials is not allowed, and any kinds of crimes is strictly prohibited, and many more rules that could shape the discipline of the students. There are also disciplinary procedures that are being imposed on students violated a rule. Those are A. Suspension, B. Exclusion, C. Expulsions. These disciplinary procedures aims to mold the discipline of the student.
Students in an institution should not be left behind every happenings. So an educational institution has its own governing body for students. The City College of Calapan, we have our own student body, which is the Student Parliament. The Student Parliament is the highest governing body in the City College of Calapan. The Student Parliament is all about the Constitution and bylaws. First, it is stated the preamble of the City College of Calapan students, followed by the articles in each sections. This topic talks about the right, duties, and responsibilities of student parliament and students. It also stated the position of the student parliament, their duties and rights. It also stated that student parliament is the student body that will govern all departments, clubs, and organizations in the school. The Students' Representative Council is the highest governing body of different organizations and has the power to plan, propose, and implement projects, activities, rules, and regulations that shall benefit the entire college population. The Student Parliament also has the right to determine policies and programs of student activities, with the provision and bylaws and in consonance with the school policies and regulations.
Student publication. We also have our very own student publication in our school, which is called the Innovators. The Innovators develop communicative skills among the students, provide a medium as an outlet of expression to spread relevant information and current issues.
Singing our song, marching for a virtuous reason, cradled by this haven of wisdom. Bravely we will rise for your mission, going fast for a noble vision, shaping young souls for a better nation, learning as we grow, carrying it through, never stop for the cause of tomorrow. Oh, City College, our alma mater, we pledge our love till forever. With grateful hearts we will ponder, your wisdom is our shelter. The dreams of the world, we share the needs of the people. You are the arm that leads us on, with the light of God we will always sing this song. Oh, City College, our alma mater, we pledge our love till forever. With grateful hearts we will ponder, your wisdom is our shelter. Oh, City College, our alma mater, we pledge our love till forever. With grateful hearts we will ponder, your wisdom is our shelter. Oh, City College.